Welcome to Film Trip, a series where we take a look back at a movie we remember from childhood and see if it still holds up. I'm Nolan, that's Sam, it's not his birthday, and that's Sean. This week, Kung Fu Panda.
Sean cringing at what you just said. It's not his birthday. Yeah, that's how that works, Nolan.
Yeah,
it's not the same day anymore.
It's a little Easter egg for those who watched the last one.
That'll build continuity.
Okay, where do you guys want to start with this?
I don't know, you almighty glory hole bitch. You fuck our mouths. We are the...
You fuck our mouths.
We're here to receive it.
Alright, here's something. The first, maybe third of this movie, I don't know if I was just in a bad mood or something, but I fucking hated it. And then something happened. We brought home my brother's kitten, and it got to stay in my room with me, and then I was in a good mood, and I enjoyed the last 2/3 of it. Kind of. I don't know. I still didn't like it that much.
I enjoyed every moment of this movie.
Man, when I was watching it, I was like, this episode's going to be shit because we're all just going to be just talking shit about Kung Fu Panda.
If you guys want to talk shit about Kung Fu Panda, I'm fine with that.
Well, what did you like about it?
Doyle, wait, did you like it?
Yeah, I did.
You like? Oh, wow. So Sean, just FYI, Sean wanted to do Interstellar. And Sam and I voted for Kung Fu Panda. So he said he was going to be extra bitchy for this episode, but I guess we're not going to get that.
He seems bitchy so far. He was cringing at your intro.
I'm not going to ruin the integrity I have to shit on a movie
that you did enjoy.
I respect filmmakers. I will still be bitchy to you.
Here's the thing. This movie is so beautifully animated.
Yeah, it cost a lot of money.
It is so fucking good. And maybe that is what I liked most about it. I did laugh at a lot of parts. I thought Seth Rogen was funny in it.
I laughed at a few parts. The action in this is really good.
That might have been what I liked most about it.
Those were my favorite parts,
especially when
Tai Lung escapes,
is breaking out of prison.
Oh, dude,
it's like I was on the edge of my seat.
And when the five of them go to try to fight him as well.
Yeah.
Which it was kind of weird because he's like, oh, I heard that the Dragon Warrior was a fat panda. It's like, who'd you hear that from?
Yeah, I'm wondering that too. In the timeline between when that Pigeon or whatever the fuck got to the prison.
I believe it's a duck.
The duck. In between when he got there and Tai Lung broke out of prison, the Dragon Warrior was named. But there was... what's the turnover on when the Dragon War, and how would he have known? That was weird.
That's probably my biggest issue with this movie is that there's just a lot of stuff where it's like, okay, I guess that's just gonna be how it happened.
But here's the thing, Nolan. It not only is it a movie, but it's also a cartoon, and it's for children.
I mean, I guess
you're not supposed to think about how Po definitely can't learn really any kung fu in a day, but he became the Dragon Warrior. He's like, oh, you're worthy. Yesterday I thought you were a fat piece of shit, but today I can see why you were named the Dragon Warrior.
Yeah.
It's like I saw you reach for some almond cookies on the top shelf.
It's like, oh, you're
a full split.
You're a fat piece of shit. Guess what? That's your biggest asset. All right.
Yeah, not as big as your ass. Set.
I believe.
That's right.
I believe it would be the closest it would be is to the whistling black-billed whistling duck.
What the fuck are you talking about right now?
What the fuck did you just say?
The duck.
The five or whatever, I could fuck up a praying mantis and a snake.
Okay, think about this. Out of the 6 Kung Fu masters there are, you got Jack Black, David Cross, and Seth Rogen. Do you feel safe with them guarding over
I do not.
your country?
But even their characters, one's a praying mantis, one's a snake, one's a fat as fuck panda. Master Shifu is like a gremlin or whatever the fuck he is.
And you got your turtle.
And then the Kung Fu Master, who they're like, oh, he'll stop Tai Lung. He's a turtle.
And then he just died. Why did you couldn't have lasted one extra day to
stop Tai Lung? No, because his destiny was to be fulfilled by Po. There's a plot to protect here.
I think the notion that like the animated characters and who they're voiced by is indicative of how powerful they are is fucking stupid, and also I'm just gonna comment on that as well.
You're such a piece of shit, man.
Okay, Doyle, do you want to talk about the hidden meanings in this? Talk about some allegories that happen in this.
Yeah.
Talk about the saturation. That's what people really want to hear.
Some literary devices so I can...
Yeah,
people love to hear that. They're foaming at the mouth. They're like, oh, Sean's gonna fucking...
What was this inspired by, Sean?
Yeah, go ahead.
Glad you asked.
Why is Poe a panda and his dad is a duck?
Dude, that's like my second note. Is it's
That
the
was the
classic
joke.
trope in kids
I
kids
know,
movies
but
and shows where the kid is a way bigger animal than the parent.
It's such a great like.
That was funny. I found
I
that
love
hilarious.
that they never address it.
No, they did. They were.
Like-
it was like a. Well, they didn't
it was-
address it, but they were like, "There's something I have to tell you," and everybody's like, "Okay."
I should have told you it a long time ago.
Yeah, I should.
There is no secret ingredient.
And I was like,
That part I was like, that
yeah, I was
as a
laughing.
kid.
That was funny. And
Well, also we know that it's not just like a bunch of like it's not just random because his dad was a duck and his dad was a duck and then his dad won the noodle shop in a game of mahjong.
I
Yeah.
guess
It's
it's
like we know that ducks make ducks; they don't make pandas.
Yeah.
So
you never know. You didn't know
Where
who
is
he.
this going
So
from?
He got
why
into
is
bed
Poe
with.
a fucking panda?
What kind?
And also, we know that there is like some genetics because his dad wasn't surprised that he had the noodle dream.
My son finally having the noodle dream.
It's like it runs in our blood. It's like, no, it doesn't. I'm adopted. I'm clearly a panda.
Yeah. It's like we have stock that runs in
like,
our
why-
blood. It's like I
like bamboo. You like noodles.
Why
Don't
can't
you
a
understand?
duck-
Don't you see, Dad?
Why can't
I'm
a-
destined for kung fu.
Why can't a duck shag up with a panda?
Well, they could. That's not my issue. But
Yeah.
you would get some sort of stork panda hybrid, I would think.
Yeah, why would he just be a massive panda? It's not kung fu duckta.
Do you guys notice how many walks were in this movie?
Walks?
Walks.
Like a walk and talk? Oh, like walks, like the cooking walk. Yeah, I did.
Cooking walk.
Yeah,
This movie
yeah.
was all walks. It was
There's
walks.
a lot of
it was
walks.
fireworks.
Well, it's because they worked for the noodle shop.
No, bro. Just everywhere there was walks.
There was, yeah,
There's
you're right.
so
There was
many
quite a few.
walks. Walks as hats. A stack of walks. Walks. So many.
I don't know what a walk is.
You
Oh.
know what a walk is. This movie was like mainly walks.
There was a lot of walks.
So many.
Yeah, now that you mention it, there was a ton of walks.
It's a lot of walks. I walk this lonely road.
Let it walk again.
Oh god.
Walk away as the door slams. Wop, except it's walk.
Walk this way. Well, you do one. Come on.
Stupid.
You're
Shut up, you're
stupid.
stupid.
Just do sing a song for us, Doyle.
Okay. I don't really know the lyrics.
Does anyone have any miscellaneous notes?
Joel, you got some Misc Notes?
I wept. Tears flowed down my face when Shifu had passed. He's a true visionary like no other.
Shifu didn't die.
No, not Shifu. Fuck. Cut that off. I wept when Grandmaster Oogway died. I wept. There was some connection I had to him. I don't know what it was.
Did you try to shoehorn in that you saved turtles on the road?
That's what that. Oh my god.
Oh,
where
that's
he's
what
going
the
with
connection
this.
is. Yes, yes.
Shut.
I just find Turtles so smart and wise, and I love the representation that he had in this movie to show the true beauty of a turtle.
If you're wondering where this is
It-
coming from, Sean once called the city about seeing a turtle and got a sign put up for turtle crossing.
He also got out of his car and moved it off the road.
It was actually a tortoise.
It was also a tortoise. Yeah, that's right. Sorry.
In this, he wasn't a turtle; he was a tortoise. And I apologize deeply and sincerely to all my turtle lovers out there. He's a tortoise, Galapagos tortoise. I actually saved a snapping turtle from the road. He could have been killed, but I brought him back home.
Wait, you still have him?
No. I put him in his natural habitat.
You put him in
But
a
I-
tree, did you just say?
In his natural habitat.
Doyle, why would you put a turtle
Why would
in a
you-
tree? You love turtles?
And you don't even know that they don't fly?
Sam, do you have one?
Just that I really love the way Poe's dad says tofu. Tofu?
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 I don't know.
Because it was a stupid dream.
That'd be a great dream. That's a noble profession, making tofu. Making tofu?
Tofu? Tofu. All right, Nolan, do you have a...
Yeah, I got one here. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Haven't heard that song in years. Fire, too.
So much singing in this episode.
That track is, come on, that track is fire.
Yeah.
Those fists were fast as lightning.
On that one, Hope.
Oh.
Oh, baby, you put some stank on that one. Okay, honey. Yeah.
All right.
Anyone got any more?
Yeah, I found it funny that Master Shifu. So he's not a what I thought was a chinchilla. I don't know why. I just assumed. I don't know what a chinchilla looks like. I just thought he was.
Chihuahua or something.
No, this is the funny part. He's so panda-phobic, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's a red panda.
Get out of the city.
Yeah, I know.
That's hilarious. What a great little anecdote.
I know. It's crazy.
That is interesting.
No, like, how you gonna go about that? He's your brother in arms, you know?
How are you gonna... Okay. Do you guys want to rate this? What do you want to do? How many Galapagos tortoise out of 10? How many stacks of walks?
That would be a good one. How many walks? Any suggestions?
How many newtons of nuclear energy that came off of the whooshy finger hold?
Okay.
There's some nuclear power in that finger hold.
There is. Now we know.
I just watched Chernobyl, so I'm in that mindset.
I mean, we could do that.
I don't remember exactly the science behind it all. I don't think newtons is the word too.
Fuck.
That's not even. Am I just thinking of Isaac Newton?
I was thinking fig newtons. So
what the fuck is it? Protons? I don't know. Fucking science is nothing to me.
Joules, I think, is one of them. Isn't that
volts? Kilometers?
Atomic radiation.
There we go.
15 fatalities. How many people died in Chernobyl?
Are we doing
Energy.
How many people died in Chernobyl?
How many Chernobyl? How many mutated Chernobyl dogs
Do you
out of 10? For Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah,
How many mutated Chernobyl dogs out of 10 for Kung Fu Panda?
I will give this 8.9 mutated dogs. Mutated Chernobyl dogs.
Out of 10 for Kung Fu Panda.
Out of 10
Out
for
of
Kung
10
Fu
for
Panda. And it was because it's the funniest movie I've ever seen in my life.
I will give this 5.2 mutated Chernobyl dogs out of 10 for Kung Fu Panda.
God. Oh, wow. That's blasphemous. This movie is objectively good.
It was so boring. I don't know.
There's no qualms I have with this movie.
Yeah.
I'll give this about 8.3. 8.3 mutated Chernobyl dogs out of 10 for the movie Kung Fu Panda. There you go.
Groovy.
One last thing. Jack Black. More like Jack Black and White.
Oh my god, that was awful.
Tofu.